day 11. I'm literally outside of my best friend's house, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go and I need to do my video before the day's over. So day 11 of 365, and my little man Tintin right now is freaking out. Yeah, get it, Tintin. Get it. Make that bed. Anyways, so I was like, what are we going to talk about? Because we had so many great conversations today. And I decided to talk about reframing. So, one of the things that I had kind of said with this challenge is I didn't necessarily want to call it a challenge, because in my subconscious mind, then that could potentially seem like a challenge to do it. And then later on in the week, I was having a conversation with myself that, okay, so let's look at how do we define challenge, and we can reframe that word and what that means. So I was kind of starting to call it my 365-day adventure, and I was like, well, the word challenge itself, we can reframe that as adventure. And if we think about that, like any challenge could totally be an adventure. Like you can make anything a learning experience and make anything so that it's happening for you. And so, yeah, I'm going to continue to look every single day at how can I reframe this? How can I, if it's something that's not working for me, how do I make it work for me? And we look at words and we define them based on our beliefs and like what that word means to us. And what's cool is, I've traveled all over the world. I've been to, I think I've been to 24 countries now, and a lot of them I've been to multiple times. Like I've been to Japan over 10 times. Like I've been to Canada and Mexico and England and Dubai and Honduras and I don't know, like all these places multiple times. And what I've learned with different cultures from all over the world is that literally even the same word, we define it differently. And that's based on our beliefs and, how that word was brought into our world. So yeah, I'm choosing to redefine challenge as not a challenge of how I've experienced it in the past, but that it's a place for adventure. It's a place for discovery. It's a place to play. It's a playground. So that's what I'm doing. And then also it's like I've kind of been doing that the last 2 years, even with like where me and my husband live. It's a great apartment. I love it. Like 3-bed, 2-bath, and in a great place. But at the same time, too, there's like all these other things that I want in a home as well. And so I've had to reframe that. Like, how do I keep adding gratitude for everything that I have and knowing that I'm exactly where I need to be and that everything in life is temporary anyways. Because if we always are looking at things, and this is what I was talking about with Devin today and like her hubby and stuff, it's like, if we're always thinking about what's the next thing, and then, you always need something bigger or better or whatever, and it's that space of gratitude and learning to really be like, I'm so grateful for every single thing that I have, because that gives us abundance. But it also is just like reframing, like, what is your situation? Where are you? And how do we put a structure around it and a new belief around it so that it really is happening for you in whatever way that's going to work. So yeah, reframing is my day 11. I feel like these videos are actually getting shorter. I remember the first one was like 15 minutes, and now this is like 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So, but that's cool. Whatever. That doesn't mean anything, right? And if I come up with anything else that I want to share on reframing, I guess I will, but that's where I'm at right now. Cheers to day 11. And we are in so much conversation, so I'm glad I actually realize what time it was and I'm getting this done before midnight. Subconsciously, it was, I guess, in the back of my head, like, you got to get that done before midnight. So anyways, I appreciate anyone that is getting anything out of this and anyone that just watches, and even for people that don't or scroll by, like, I get it, whatever, I don't watch everything, and that's great too. Like, it is what it is. There's no right or wrong. Anyways, peace out.